Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about Wildfire Awareness Week beginning as Southwest Florida is already battling numerous fires, Scott announcing his formal bid for the U.S. Senate, and more. Today is Monday, April 9th, and this is the Lunch Break. Sunday kicked off the Caloosahatchee Forestry Center's Wildfire Awareness Week, but a series of blazes across Southwest Florida have let residents know that the danger is already here. Smoke caused repeated road closures in Collier County last week after lightning caused two major fires and one smaller blaze in the Picayune Strand. The two major fires eventually merged into the Greenway Fire, which burned over 18,000 acres before the Forestry Service shut down multiple sections of US 41 to conduct a burnout operation and attempt to bring the blaze under containment. The Spoonbill Fire, which has consumed more than 1,700 acres in the Big Cypress Preserves, is still burning and was at 30% containment over the weekend. Despite what the number of recent fires might suggest, Lee, Collier, and Hendry counties have responded to 43 wildfires so far this season, compared to the 79 in 2017. But the rainy season is still a long way out. Recent fires have mostly been caused by lightning, but the Forestry Center still encourages residents to take precautions like taking care when operating barbecue grills and discarding cigarettes in a safe manner. For more information on wildfires and how to help prevent them, visit www.freshfromflorida.com. Calling Washington horribly dysfunctional, Governor Scott has officially launched his long-anticipated challenge to U.S. Senator Bill Nelson in an election that could be one of the most expensive and highly watched races in the nation. The Republican governor was expected to criticize career politicians and call for term limits for members of Congress while formally announcing his campaign today. The Republican is a multimillionaire businessman who never ran for office before his successful governor's race in 2010. He campaigned as part of the Tea Party movement and called for massive budget and tax cuts, but was forced to scale back his plans amid opposition from the GOP-controlled legislature. He also changed his hardline positions on immigration. Scott's leaving office due to term limits and had been urged to challenge Nelson, Florida's only statewide elected Democrat, by President Trump. Democrats have been anticipating his move for months and have ramped up their criticism, noting that Scott had been forced out as chief executive of Columbia Hospital Corporation of America amid a federal fraud investigation. Although Scott was never charged with any wrongdoing, the healthcare conglomerate paid a then-record $1.7 billion fine for Medicare fraud. Democrats also plan to fault Scott over his record while governor, including his initial push for deep budget cuts to education and his back-and-forth position on whether to expand Medicaid. Scott's record on gun laws earned him an A+ rating from the NRA before the Parkland shooting. Ultimately, Scott signed Florida's new law raising the age limit to purchase rifles to 21 and creating a new process enabling law enforcement to seize guns from someone who is considered a danger. Scott's candidacy now makes Florida a toss-up state in the battle to control Congress. Read carefully through the fine print of YouTube's terms of service, and you might notice that you've affirmed you're old enough to watch it. The terms say if you are under 13 years of age, then please do not use this service. There are lots of other great websites for you. It's a warning that goes unheeded by millions of children around the world who visit YouTube to watch cartoons, nursery rhymes, science experiments, or videos of toys being unboxed. In a formal complaint being filed today, child advocates and consumer groups are asking the Federal Trade Commission to investigate and impose potentially billions of dollars of penalties on Google for allegedly violating children's online privacy and allowing ads to target them. YouTube's business model relies on tracking IP addresses, search history, device identifiers, location, and other personal data about its users so that it can gauge their interest and tailor advertising to them. But the model isn't supposed to work for U.S. children who are protected by the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. That's a 20-year-old law that prohibits internet companies from knowingly collecting personal data from kids under 13 without a parent's consent. A toddler-oriented YouTube Kids app launched in 2015 offers more parental controls but is not widely used and uses the same videos and channels that kids can also find on the regular YouTube service. Although it's not known if the FTC will take action, the complaint comes at a time of increased public scrutiny over the tech industry's mining of personal data and after the FTC opened an investigation last month into Facebook's privacy practices. And that was the lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you'd like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.